Georgians should know that we're going to be proactive and make sure that we're planning ahead, and we also want them just to be storm ready.
Preparations are already underway in Georgia ahead of the storm, and with the possible chance for flooding and for strong wind gusts to bring down trees and power lines, our Tracy A. McPeer is sharing tips for what you can do ahead of time to keep your family safe.
Right now, agencies like GEMA and Georgia Power are also watching the path of the storm, doing everything they can to plan ahead.
We could have some high winds, we could have heavy rains.
Georgia Power spokesperson Adrian Tickle says they are gearing up to dispatch crews to areas hit the hardest by the storm.
So that once the storm passes, they can go ahead and get in and make repairs and restore power as quickly as possible.
GEMA Director James Stalling says at the same time, they're preparing to help Florida evacuees taking refuge here.
Tampa has issued a mandatory evacuation, so some of their folks will start traveling north. They're always going to be ahead of the curve for us, so we prep for that. Our hotels, our shelter locations, they're ready.
Georgia Power advises now is the time for Georgians to prepare their homes ahead of the storm.
So looking through your emergency supply kit to make sure that you have the necessary supplies.
That kit should include things like enough water and non-perishable food for each member of your family for up to 3 days, along with a first aid kit, medicine, flashlights, and batteries. Also, check your property for low-hanging or broken limbs from trees that you can remove now, and be prepared to report any storm damage for a claim.
Documenting the belongings, documents that cannot be easily replaced, safeguarding those, and have a plan and discussing that plan with their family members.
And as you're preparing for the storm, another thing you should do right now, if you haven't already, is download the 11 Alive app. That way you can stay in the know ahead of the storm. In downtown Atlanta, Tracy A. McPeer, 11 Alive News.